in this setting, it's sometimes hard to define what stewardship is. And while thinking about this last night, preparing for this report, I came to the conclusion that stewardship is a way to define how we as a brotherhood are not only acting as individuals becoming better brothers, but rather how brothers are becoming a better brotherhood. And as Dylan said, a big thing this year was the Brother Supporting Brother program. We've done this year in, year out. Now we have kind of a revamped way of doing it. With that, some of our vision statement things. You're going to hear Todd talk in a moment about our maximum alma mater first, and Theta Chi alma mater. You guys are going to talk about that. I'm not going to go into great depth about that. However, the thing that I do want to speak about real quickly is the Helping Hand Daily Chapter Life. This is a thing that we have applied to our Brother Supporting Brothers program. How can we as brothers see what other brothers are doing and help them to do it better, and how can they help us in the same ways? We're extending the helping hand not only to people outside the chapter, but also inside the chapter. Some of the executive board goals. Year in, year out, we find that our executive board is really what keeps our house running on a day-to-day basis. As a brotherhood, we like to make decisions as a whole. However, sometimes we need the executive board to take the lead and do this. This group of 8 or 10 individuals will help run a house every day. The goals you see in black right here are ones that have worked in the past, and we expect to work in the future. They're just standard things that president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, house manager, they need to do every year, just as a consistent thing. In the red are things that this year we thought, we've been a gold check in the past, we won the Ultra Award, we won the Quake Cup. These are great things. We could stay the same, but how can we take ourselves up to another level? How can we, add another rung on the ladder to take ourselves, one floor up into the fraternity world? So all these red ones are things that we've come up with this year that have really worked as a whole to better our chapter. You can look in the accreditation folder in our report to go more in depth in these. Otherwise, that would just be stating things you'll see later. Intramural sports. This is a direct way that brothers can support brothers, on a weekly basis. 93% of initiated brothers participate in intramural sports. We take great pride in our competitive drive every day. As you see, 35% of new members have participated thus far with the chapter in these intramural sports. We expect that number to go up as softball is coming up in about a week. Everybody excited. Recruits are also invited to participate with the chapter. This is something that we're not sure what other houses are doing, but we find it's a great way for us to learn more about the potential new members of our house. How will they interact with brothers in a competitive setting? In a setting where you need to rely on your brothers to get ahead or win. As I've said, Brothers Supporting Brothers. We've done it in the past and we will continue to do it, but now there's an incentive program. You see, we realize that brothers in Theta Chi are not only brothers in Theta Chi. They're members of other groups, programs, organizations on campus. And we decided what better way to support these things than to support our brothers in these programs. So far, 78% of brothers have attended at least one of them. These events range from everything like philanthropy events run by Brother Ian McManus, to choral events with Brother Kevin Edward Jacobs and Chase Philpotts, to theater events with one of our new members, Adam Pittenger. We really like to see everyone taking part to help other brothers in the ways that they have decided to extend themselves throughout the Lehigh community. Kind of on a different note, our chapter finances are consistently in the black. You'll see the treasurer is keeping a tight, well-managed budget. We expect the surplus to be around $300 by the end of the semester. We've been using much of the surplus or other kinds of monetary funds that have been coming in the chapter to renovate our house. That you'll see, house maintenance, new improvements to the house. We've used money on chapter room floor, dining room floor. Last night we installed our new stainless steel table. I'm sure Russ is going to be very excited since that table's been there about 60 years since he was 50. So very excited this morning when he comes in and sees the new table. As we own our own house, to pride ourselves on the general standing of our house. How is the house standing up to other houses on the hill? We don't want to just be at par or maybe even a little bit above what the other houses are. We pride ourselves. We own our house. We take care of it. We want to go above and beyond and be the best house, the best well-kept house on campus, because we're the ones doing it. Awesome. Fancy bills. We've done a couple of retreats this year. We went and visited Howard Alter at his farm outside of Pittsburgh. We were the first chapter to do this in over 2 years. We'll hear more about Howard Alter later in the presentation. This was a huge thing for us. He is an incredible Theta Chi brother who's done much more than any of us have done thus far. And we hope to strive to be just a fraction of what he was or is. Another thing we've done at the beginning of the year was a trip to Jennifer, Pennsylvania. It was physically straining on us, climbing up the mountain, but it was a great time for us to set goals and discuss what we're going to do this year to better ourselves. With that, I'll pass the torch over here to Brother Todd Doby for scholarship.